What up? It's your boy Young Sauce. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I ride with my niggas, I ride with my blood. I'm stuck in the gutter, I got through the crud. No love for this shit, there's none that I tried.
So we got Young Sauce off the porch with us today.
What's up? What's up?
How you feeling, man?
Feeling pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me out here, man. Appreciate it, for real.
Yeah, appreciate you coming out, man. You're the second one from Kansas to sit on the porch, man. So
Second one.
yeah.
Gonna put Kansas on something.
That's what's up, man. So what's life like in Parsons, Kansas, man?
In Parsons, Kansas, man. 90% of y'all probably never heard of it. More like 99%.
Yeah.
But in Parsons, man, about really all you can do is go to the Watts, play basketball, go hang out with y'all homies, get faded. And that's pretty much it. And then every weekend somebody will throw a little party or something. And everybody will go pop out to the party. But other than that, you either at your job, at school, in college, or you on the streets trapping.
Oh, shit.
Moving the pack.
And you just recently graduated from high school, right?
Hell yeah, like a month ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be done with it?
I've been waiting. Man, I wasn't even expecting it though, because you know the coronavirus done ended my year.
Yeah.
I was at school one day, you know, going to practice, going to work. I work for my dad, and then next thing I know, no school tomorrow, coronavirus. No school today, then they just cut it. No sports, nothing. And I just kept doing what I was doing.
Did you have to do online classes?
Yeah, but that shit. I ain't gonna expose the kids about school, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of them, they appreciate my music, but that shit was easy, man. I ain't even, the work, man, all you gotta do is just, hey man, what's the answer? Because it's all online, you know, you can Google anything.
Yeah, there's been a lot of viral videos from these online classes where shit's being interrupted, just people just showing out.
Yeah, I've been seeing that shit. I wish I could have experienced that, you know what I'm saying, before my school had ended. Because I was like, they starting a new little wave. Now they finna, you know how they be joining the shits.
All right. You mentioned going to practice. What were you playing?
Shoot, I was playing football at first. And then I'd end up running track in the spring. I was all state in track. I ran the 100 meter.
Oh, shit.
And I ran the 200 meter and the 4x1. But in football, I started free safety my senior year. But like, I was just quick on the team. So like, I'd be on like all the special teams. I wasn't nothing special, you know what I'm saying? I was just quick with it. I played sports because my dad had like encouraged me to. And like, I'm happy he made me, like, didn't really make me play the sports. He just like convinced me to, because he told me if I didn't, I would regret it. And like that, it was a good experience playing the sports and shit. I went to state in football. Got second though. We lost. We got smacked.
Got smashed.
Oh yeah. We lost, it was like 40-20. It was in Salina. We played state, and we were 9-4, some shit like that. We weren't even like, at the beginning of the season, we weren't even good. Like we thought it was going to be like our worst season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then we ended up at the end clutching it out, and then we went to state. But I was cool with going to state. You feel me? I was cool with the experience of going to state. Like I played and shit, but it was cool.
Yeah. I know football's pretty big up there in Kansas too, right?
They love it. They love it. And especially where I'm from, like the schools, the small town, there's like 3 schools, and they all have like beef with each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we all play each other besides Pittsburgh, the big school. Yeah. But everybody's good athletes though. We got a lot D1s coming out of the 2020 grade.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Gavin Elkamil. He signed to Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? Ready to see you grind. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to all my homies out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty big for a small town.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like they can go pro. They just gotta, you know, put in that work.
Yeah.
In the gym and shit.
Yeah. So what would you say is one of the biggest life lessons you learned while growing up in Kansas?
The biggest life lessons I learned: you don't get shit without working for it. That's part of cause in Kansas, there's not too many niggas that got it like that. You know what I'm saying? But me living with my mom, getting kicked out, living with my dad, he showed me what work was, you know. He showed me how to work. He showed me, like, that man taught me so much stuff. But, and like, at the time, you know, I hate him for it. Everything he made me do. Like, I miss a day of weights. He'd go mow the yard, and then we had a fat yard, like a field. Throw the grass in big piles, made me go out there and pick it up, stuff it in bags and shit, take it to the compost on some like crazy shit. Cause I didn't wake up, go to weights, you know what I'm saying? I'm like a freshman, you know what I'm saying? But like, it was a whole bunch of crazy shit. Yeah.
So you started rapping while you were just in middle school, is that right?
Yeah, I started rapping when, I started making beats when I was like 12, 13. I had like, got on my cousin, Fargo. I got on his laptop because he was making beats on Fruity Loops. And I was like, oh, that shit's hard. And I went on there and I made my first beat and it was hard, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a young kid. I got a laptop. I got Fruity Loops. Started at it, you know, I started making beats and stuff. And I made one song my 7th grade year. And if you know that song, you a real one. Because that song don't exist no more. But I made that song. And then 8th grade was when I had got kicked out. I had made that one song. And everybody was like, oh, that shit trash. Like, cause I was young, everybody just being funny. And then, but that shit was trash though. And then, 8th grade, I went through some shit, me and my mom. I had moved to Alabama 7th grade year. I lived in Birmingham for like, not even a year. And then my mom, she had some problems going on. And then, it's crazy.
So who were some of your musical influences? Who were you listening to?
My biggest one was probably Speaker Knockerz.
Okay.
I know, like Lil Tech, I know he said something about Speaker Knockerz. I know some people are influenced by him, but when I was young, I just used to listen to him all the time. I used to listen to Boosie. I used to listen to I used to listen to old school stuff like Tony Tone.
What you know about that?
What you know about that? Hey, little Walter. Man, I used to jam that. And then, cause my mom, Mary J. Blige, I used to listen to her. Michael Jackson. I used to be a Michael Jackson fan. I remember when he died, it was the year I dressed up as him for Halloween or something, or the year before I dressed up, and then a year later he died. But, yeah. But I also, another influence was the producers in the game. A lot of producers. I like good beats, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people like, you know, they'll get on and try to, whatever, you know, Stunnerfo and the Baby make them, you know, those type of beats.
Yeah.
It feel like everybody just trying to hop on the same wave. But like, I like working with producers. I like custom, you know, and I can hear a good beat. I just know what good music sounds like.
Who were some of the producers that influenced you?
More like, I like Turbo.
Okay.
Metro Boomin, Sunny Digital, who else? Wheezy, Quay Global. And then some of the YouTube producers nice too, like Feezy, Pablo MCR. Who else? That's pretty much the main ones, you know. Like Lee Boy, a lot of people use King Lee Boy. Yeah. And yeah, I just like good beats and good music. I just always loved it.
And you were selling your beats on YouTube as well, right?
Oh yeah, I had made a BeatStars page.
Okay.
And I was trying to make some bread. So like I made a BeatStars page, and then I'd be at school in class. So my freshman year, I had signed up for a class called Music Studies, right? Because in 8th grade when you do enrolling and shit, I was in Music Studies. But what I didn't know, that was choir. It was choir class. So I was like, hell no. First day of school, I walked in, she was like, welcome to choir. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, my shit say Music Studies, and she say that's what it is. And I'm like, this shit, I'm not here to sing, bro. I was like, I'm not here to sing. She was like, do you do music or anything? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I make beats and shit and sell them online, but like, I don't want to sing or nothing for y'all the school or nothing. Like, y'all weird and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then she was like, okay, you can just go in the back room and make beats. So I was like, So it was my first class. We had the block schedules. So I went in first class, went to the back room, headphones, laptop. I'm cooking beats while they in there singing. And then it'd be PE time, gym time, like weights and shit. I'll be in the locker room, headphones on, cooking. Like while he's in the gym taking roll, I got my laptop cooking every day, uploading beats every day. I'm at track meets, phone going off, PayPal $275 for unlimited lease and shit. Yeah, I got people that use my beats on music videos. I got yeah, but I had made a song my 9th or 10th grade year that kind of inspired me to just keep like making songs because like I could express myself. And then people always, no one was ever telling me it was bad, you know what I'm saying? No one was ever telling me like, man, that shit whack. Once I started doing that shit, and then everybody started seeing that this is what I'm actually doing. Now they starting to know that this shit's real.
So were you making songs over your own beats or other producers?
I use other producers' beats. I used to try to rap on my own beats, but I'd be like, oh, they're not good enough for me to rap on. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't too advanced at making beats. And, you know, like if I was trying to make a song, I wanted to be good. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to, but like I knew I could sell my beats though. Like you just know people buy like $30 leases and all that. I had the BeatStars Pro Unlimited monthly thing. I was going crazy, getting them $75 little incomes. I'm in high school. I was like, ooh. And I had a job too. So I was like, ooh.
You're banking back then.
Oh, yeah.
So what's your creative process like? Are you writing or are you freestyling, punching in?
I can do both. I like writing, but I freestyle to get, you know, the concept of the song. Freestyle to get some words, flows that I can go and write to after I listen to it. But what I mainly do is I'll go through beats and like I have to catch the beat off like the first 10 seconds of the beat. Like if the beat don't sound good to me in like the first 10 seconds, I ain't hopping on it. But once I do get that beat, I'll hop on it and then I'll do it part by part. Like I'll do, like if I'm doing a 16 bar verse, you know, I'll break down my verses in like sections, like it'll be a 16 bar verse, but I'll write a whole verse. But how I say it, I'll say 4 bars this way, 1 bar this way, 2 bars this way, just to give it that move. And then I try to make good music. You know, everybody, you know.
So how'd you get the name Young Sauce?
Man, I've been waiting for that question all day. I get people on my Snapchat asking me all the time, how'd you come up with Young Sauce? How'd you come up with Young Sauce? I give credit to my good homie Lane. We were in the kitchen at my dad's bar. I worked for him. My dad from 8th grade to the day I graduated. And then we were in there cooking and we were like saying some funny ass names or some shit. Like we were just like freestyling or some shit. And then he had said something about like we were cooking. I was calling myself some like chef something. And then he was like, no, Young Sauce or some shit. And I was like, I looked at him, he looked at me, and I was like, oh, that shit kind of go. I was like, that shit kind of hard. I was like, Young Sauce. And he said, yeah, that's what we used to call this one dude that used to come to his house years ago, but I ain't seen him since. But he said that, and then I was like, shit, and I kind of just stuck to it. Like, I've been through a whole bunch of rap names.
Oh,
Trey
really?
Beats, Latreus or something. And then, yeah.
So are you still making beats today, or are you just fully focused on rapping now?
Sometimes if I can't catch a beat, I'll go in and just start messing with it, just trying to catch a sound, seeing what I want to sound like. And then I'll go in and just search for some more beats. Yeah. But I can sit there all day and go through thousands of them until I catch them. But my process is lengthy.
Yeah. So what's the music scene like back in Kansas right now?
Man, there's really no background for real. There's where I'm from, there's just, you know, people around my age, a couple years older, no one under 30. No one under 30 doing it, I don't think. I think the oldest person I know may be like 28. But I'm really like, I don't want to sound too cocky, you know what I'm saying? But like, I've been putting in like the most work. And the people from back where I'm from, I'm trying to encourage them to grind, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes they don't see it the way I see it, you know. Yeah. They see me winning, they're not, you know. But all it is, you just gotta be consistent. Mm-hmm. Like, that's all you gotta do. Be consistent. Put good quality in your shit. Put in the time, the effort, and then 1% better every day.
That's real right there.
Yeah.
We see you've been out here in Atlanta working a lot.
Hell yeah. I had got in contact with my boy Carlos for some promotions because I was ready to, because I've been rapping in high school and stuff, and I was doing my own promotion. I made a song, it got like 30K, and then I was like, all right, I'm young. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and start. So I went ahead, had me some racks, hit up Los. She told me to pull up. I pulled up, threw the bag on the table. Ever since then, it's just been the grind. And so far, everything's looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Definitely gonna be working with them for a while.
What do you think of Atlanta, working out here?
I love the scene. I love Atlanta for real. It's a bad time that we're going through right now, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, Atlanta's pretty cool. Yeah. I like the scene. I like, it ain't too busy. It ain't too busy because there's some small towns where I'm from where it's like, there's too many people for the town. Like, it's a small ass town with one road with everything on the street, but there's hella niggas that live there. Like, you gotta wait 10 minutes just to turn left on the street that where people coming on the, yeah, it's bad. I can't stand the traffic. Mm-hmm. But in the small towns, yeah, it ain't nothing. It'd be 2 a.m, ain't nobody in the streets, nowhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you hit up Boosie's pool party, man. What was that like?
That was crazy. I look back at all the parties I've been to, where I'm from, and all this and all that, and I was like, shit. I walked into the party, and I was like, oh yeah, SEK can't compare to that. But if they can, I'm trying to see what's up. See if we can do something like that. But the Corona, yeah, we got to watch out for that. But it was lit, though. Boosie pulled up. He got on the mic. He started doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? People chilling, rapping, getting drunk as fuck, getting faded as hell. Having a good time. Just, you know, enjoying the environment. A lot of well-known people was there. Mm-hmm. Boosie was there, first off, you know. And then it was a great experience. It was a cool experience. See how they move, you know, see how people working, how things work out.
So you managed to somehow get a cameo in Lil Kel's video, man.
Oh yeah. Thanks to Carlos again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he hit me up one day. You know who Luh Kel is? Yeah, I know who he is. Oh yeah. I got you we got a video shoot with him. And it was just straight like that. Flew out, got off the plane, straight there. Met Luh Kel. They were cool. His homies, they was cool. It was a good time, you know. I got to see how they made the videos, mm-hmm. how they did what they did, and then make connections, you know. It's always good to connect, network. But other than that, yeah, it was a great experience just to soak it all in, this is how it is, you know. Yeah. And to know that he's younger than me, you know what I'm saying? He's younger than me by like some months, I think. But yeah, it's cool to see how it works, see how it goes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. What can you tell us about this new video you just dropped called Buggin?
I could tell you guys to go stream it right now, all platforms, you know. But it was shot by the same director that shot Luh Kel's video.
Okay.
He also shot that video for NLE Choppa.
Yeah. Which one?
With Mulatto.
Oh, okay.
That Make 'Em Say, or I think that's what it is. Shout out to Terrence Michael. I think that's how you say his name too. But yeah, it was a great little experience. See how, again, but it was for me though. So I was like, it's kind of feel good to get my own video, go through the process. You know, it's my first, I just dropped my first video, my first music video in like February this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I ain't even been seriously doing it for, 6 months, 7 months yet.
What are you rapping about on Buggin? What's that song about?
All right, so really, it's just about me talking about like where I'm from. People just always bugging me and mooching, and girls just mooching and bugging, and like dudes always quick to do this and all that, but they don't know I can really take that hoe like that. Like if you watch the video, oh yeah, the story behind it, I had took old dude girl and shit. But I was really just rapping about how I feel in the moment. Like, I was just in the moment, you know. These niggas be mooching and bugging. If you run up, like me, you know. I was just in the moment. I was just rapping in the moment, pretty much.
Are you working on a new project right now, or just focused on singles and videos at the moment?
Right now, I got some singles, some videos coming, but I'm working on an album.
Okay.
I want to drop it before the year is over, but I'm going to see how these videos and these singles play out before I go big on the album.
You got a title picked out for the album?
I'm thinking about going with Born Too Saucy. BTS, that's where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? That's what I read.
Yeah. So what's the next video you plan to drop then?
Shoot. What is today? Friday. Sunday, we flying out to Las Vegas, shooting something.
Okay.
Getting something done. We're going to pick out what we got. We're going to pick out the song tonight. We're going to do what we got to do for that. But yeah, I'm ready for that. It's going to be lit. I ain't never been west of Kansas before, so I'm going all the way to Vegas for the first time. I'm only 18, so shoot, I don't even know what I'm going to be able to do, but I know I'm going to be fried.
And that's your way into some shit, man.
Yeah. All I know is...
Who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
In the studio, in person, I've been working with the engineers that Carlos provides.
Okay. Because
Carlos got a good team of engineers, you know. He always got the good ones. I worked with Fly. I had worked with OG a couple of times. He's the one that made Buggin. OG Rich. I worked with Fly. I don't know the other dude's name I worked with, but he was good too. And then I think I worked with a dude named Trevor or Travis or something like that. But he was good. He said he'd been doing it for like 15 years.
For sure.
Yeah, but I record my own music. I mix my own music.
Okay.
So I usually do that in my own. I got a little studio in my house. I go down to in the basement and do my thing.
Yeah.
I be in there for hours.
Perfecting it. Huh?
Hours. Trying to just change little things. Trying to just, you know, I love to embrace the grind. I love to like live through it.
Yeah. All right. So also any shout outs before we wrap this up?
Shout out to SEK. Shout out to all the grinders. Shout out to all the motivated hustlers. Getting the bag. Investing in what they love. Doing what you got to do to get by. And I hope to see everybody doing what they love to be doing one day. And I wish everybody to be successful. Shout out to my nigga Zion. Been there with me day one. Shout out to Derek. I hope you get good with the basketball. Hope you go far. Same with Gavin. I see you going, you know. But, and then shout out to my dudes that get the bag for me. That bring the bag to me. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Carlos. I wouldn't be here without Carlos, for real.
I ride with my niggas, I ride with my blood. I'm stuck in the gutter, I got through the crud. No love for bitches, there's none that I trust. I gotta put on for me and my beloved.